Welcome guys to a new video. It's F1 2020 my career mode. It's the Spain Grand Prix to be exact. It's the Catalonian Grand Prix, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me know that you like the content I make, and it lets YouTube know that you like it and you want to watch more, and maybe some other people want to watch more. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like the video, later on please like it and comment if you didn't like or like the video. And I have lots of other content out at the moment. I will upload every day as much as I can. Maybe I miss one day, but every day as much as I can. So going into the qualifying, I've already done the practice session. So you can see on the straights here, I'm actually losing a lot of time on the straight. But I tried to brake as late as possible, and going to 4th gear, just missed the apex on the 2nd corner. And going through this corner now, it's almost flat out. I just had to lift just because the car wanted to oversteer a lot. But braking as late as possible into this corner, hitting the apex as early as possible to go wide on the exit to get the better exit. And that was kind of obvious, but I'm very sorry for the sound. It's a bit delayed. I will fix that later on. I just couldn't fix it here. It was too hard to synchronize. But as you can see, going onto the exit of the corner, onto the straight, DRS open, only 312 kilometers per hour, but braking as late as possible, going into 2nd gear, watching the throttle on the exit. It can be very hard not to oversteer there. But hitting the apex very early and just getting a wide line out of that corner, that's the racing line. I like to drive, just attack the corner and go a bit wide on the exit. But taking the chicane as fast as possible, shifting up into 5th, 6th gear and 7th gear, DRS open and over the finish line. And where do we finish? It's P18. P18, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. But yeah, let's go through this qualifying and let's see if there's some upgrades to do so we can ready up for the next race after this one. There was not that much to do there, but as you can see, the weather is going to be sunny and then like medium overcast later on. But yeah, let's jump right on to the grid.
If you want to have any chance of beating your results from the last race, good luck.
Thank you, Jeff. Leave a like for that. But as you can see, there's only one strategy to go. It's 12 seconds faster, and it's the medium to the hard tires. So yeah, going to 5 red lights, and we're off. We get off to actually a pretty good exit, a pretty good start, but as always, we lose a lot of time when we don't start on the softer tires. So going into the first corner, we dive up the inside of these two people and we're into P18 again. So we gained back the places we lost before the first corner. Going through the 3rd corner now, this long right-hander, we understeer a lot out of the corner. There's lots of dirty air, but we try to dive up the inside of Magnussen, and we go into P17 now as there is a bit of wheel banging. Getting a bit oversteer on the exit, but that's okay as we dive up the inside of Giovinazzi and Raikkonen. Just a bit of wheel banging again, that's okay. And going on to the exit now, we are into P15 now. We're right behind Stroll. Maybe we can overtake him onto the straight. We can see if we can. He's in the Mercedes engine, we're in the Honda engine, and we go into rich mix and track extend a bit, that's okay. But using all our fuel as possible and using the energy ERS system, and we dive around the outside, going a bit deep on the entry and just overtake him there. That's perfect. Going into the 3rd corner now, he's right behind me, but we just fend him off and we are into P14 now. Next up is Gasly, but cutting on to lap 4 now, you can see that Gasly is gone and Stroll is right behind me. He dive up the inside now and he gets the position, but I tried to make a switch back, but I understeered too much as the tires actually are already starting to go off. But cutting on to lap 6 now, 2 laps later, Stroll is still ahead of us as Max Verstappen is out of this race. Very surprising to see him out of the race. He's on the right hand there, but yeah, Very unlucky for him, but that's a position for me, and I'm grateful for that. But yeah, cutting on to lap 11 now. Nothing has happened until now, and yeah, Giovinazzi is right behind me. He's catching a lot on the straight. His Ferrari engine is so quick, and he tries to dive up the inside of me as we go side by side through the first corner on lap 12. And I just defend him off, but he tries to dive up the inside of the next corner. We just bang wheels, and he goes through in this corner, and we go into the next corner now. We try to dive up the inside again. We just go up the inside. We're side by side through this corner. Can we go through? No, we're still side by side. Can we dive around the outside of the next corner? But we lock up the inside tire, and he actually goes through. And cutting on to the next lap now, we actually go into the pits. We try to make an undercut on Giovinazzi just to keep the position, and we dive into the pit now. And let's see, it's 2.9 seconds, so that's pretty good. But let's see where we finish up when the other people start to pit. We come out in P18 now behind our teammate, but on lap 16 now we can see where we come out. Let's see, it's Giovinazzi, and we just get ahead of Giovinazzi, just overtaking him around the outside. And we into P14 again behind Gasly, 7 seconds ahead. So Stroll still needs to pit. He's ahead of Gasly. So let's see, cutting up to lap 19 now. Giovinazzi is still behind me, and he actually so fast on the straight. He's just right behind me going into the first corner. I almost thought that he was going to dive, but he didn't. He thought better of it, and cutting on to the same lap later on, he's actually dived up the inside, and we go side by side, almost going onto the grass there, but we just managed to dive down the inside of the next corner due to we sticked around the outside of that first corner. I need to see a replay of that. That was so close to going onto the grass. Let's see this epic replay. Look at that, millimeters from going onto the grass, so close. But going on to the next lap now, it's Magnussen that's right behind me. He has pitted now, he's on the fresher tires, and Perez has overtaken him later on, and he's trying to overtake me as well on lap 14, no, it's 24 now, but we just defend him off. And going into this third corner, this long right-hander, he gets the better traction. He's only 1/10 behind. Will he dive down the inside? Yes, he will. I tried to squeeze him out, but we just banged tires, and he thought better of it and stayed behind, thought of a better moment to overtake me. And cutting on to lap 29 now, there's 4 laps left, and there's a car sitting on the right hand side of this track. It's Raikkonen. Raikkonen has retired, so we into P12 now. So that's another position for us on lap 29. But cutting on to the last lap now. This was I just made the fastest lap of my race. Not the fastest lap of the race. Valtteri Bottas just said that on the last lap. He's the race winner. I'm going through the last sector here, trying to get us to go as fast as possible, because Perez behind me is still really quick. He's really quick, and he's trying to catch up to me, and he does every corner. I had to push as much as possible to not lose the position. So going through this corner, I go as wide as possible and not getting a track extension, but going into 4th gear now, trying to watch the throttle as I don't want any oversteer at all. Going into 5th gear, just staying in 6th gear, and going a bit wide here. Wasn't the best corner I could take, but we're almost out of fuel, so we have to save now. We have to save through the last sector to not lose the position. We're into minus 0.02, 0.01, 0.0, and we're into 0.0. We go into lead mix still, into the last section here, just to save and go into Senna now. Now we have to watch him. We have to watch him on the exit. Will he get a better exit than him? He's in a slipstream. Will we defend him off over the finish line? It looks like it, and that's P12 for us. That's P12. Very happy with that. Very happy with result.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in part
That's
3.
perfect, and we actually, yeah, we got P12 there. So perfect race from our side. Lance Stroll got the drive of the day, and that's expectable. He drove incredible this race. So Mercedes won, as I said before. Valtteri Bottas on the first position, and as well. He got the fastest lap, so that's 26 points for him, and epic race from him, and epic race from Stroll as well. And myself, I liked the race. There was a part around 10 laps there wasn't anything happening, but I'm very happy anyway. So yeah, as you can see, P12 and Sebastian Vettel P2. That wouldn't happen in real life. But yeah, let's go into the interviews. I wasn't cutting my way through the field though, but yeah, I'm gonna say that the horsepower was the reason behind it, even though it wasn't. The durability, yeah. Let's just go with the durability there. They were actually finished very quickly, that interview, but yeah, the race went pretty well. I beat my my rivalry. I think I'm done with it. Yeah, just finished it. And what about Mick Schumacher? Yeah, I think we're gonna level up now to level 7. Yeah, level 7 now combined, and we got $200,000 in sponsors. So overall, a pretty good race. A pretty good race. A good weekend. We earned some money. We defeated our rival, and yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So good profit. We all almost into 2 million. So maybe we can upgrade some facilities soon. I really want to upgrade the driver's facility, so my second driver can follow me or maybe beat me, because at the moment we're not getting so many resource points, and we're not getting lots of points from the race, because one, the car isn't fast enough, but the driver, Mick Schumacher, he needs to up his game, because yeah, he's just too slow at the moment. But going into the upgrades, we have only 400 points to deal with, so it doesn't look like we have anything to upgrade at the moment. We have a power upgrade incoming, and we have a chassis upgrade also. So a few upgrades are coming in the future. I think they will be here for the next race. As you can see, the chassis upgrade will come on the 17th, and oh no, the engine upgrade is didn't work out, so we're not gonna have the engine upgrade for the next race. That's so unlucky, but be ready. Next race is Monaco, so it isn't as important. Please subscribe for the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.